A couple of years ago, Admiral McRaven got on the circuit, and he talked about the importance of making your bed. And what he was talking about was, of course, you know, taking care of yourself, doing the things that need to be done, doing the things that people don't always like to do, but are important. Okay, and I just right now I've been with my wife, either married to her or dating her since 1973, and we've got a little arrangement. Since I don't work anymore, or I do a little odd jobs, but she does. So once a week, she's decided that I have to clean the house. Okay, and that includes the toilets and everything. I just spilled toilet stuff all over my feet. But the point I'm trying to make is, you know, you you gotta you gotta take care of the things that need to be taken care of. Now, two guys that I worked for over the years, one was a guy named Pete Lembo, who's a pretty darn good football coach, and he used to have a saying. He'd say, "I do windows," and you know the joke that you hire a cleaning lady, but she doesn't. She tells you what she's going to do and what she's not going to do. You got to pay her, but one of the things she doesn't want to do is windows. Well, his deal was he does windows, and what that meant was, hey, something needed to be done, and he was the only one that was going to do it. Well, so be it. He's going to do it. Okay, and he would try to shame you or shame me into. I used to tell him, yeah, go do your windows, But the point I'm trying to make is he understood the importance of getting kids to do what needed to be done and everything. Go to class, be on time, pay attention, clean the locker room. It's your home. Keep it clean. Okay. Each night he had a different position group, in charge of making sure that locker room was clean, and he would have different coaches go in there too. And you know, who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that, but it has to be done. Okay. And the other guy was Trevor Highfield at Lewisburg College. And we had two things that were probably the most important things we did. Number one, he was the most important guy in the program. He was incredible, but he insisted every night that the locker room be policed. And then we had a thing where he had to go around. Kids were told that they had to hold doors for people, and Pete did the same thing. Hold doors for people, get involved with the community of the college, make them know that, yeah, you were a football player, but you were a pretty good dude. Okay, and it. I guess I have a voice. I look at my YouTube stuff. I got quite a few hits over the last 10 years. I guess 10 years anybody would. But from time to time, I get people calling me up and asking me, this and that. And what about the scoot? And what about this? And so said this, and so said that. And I think we talk quite a bit about mental toughness, but we want to also talk about ability. And the greatest ability is dependability. Okay, responsibility, accountability, and sustainability. Okay, these are things that a kid has to be able to do. He's got to take charge of something, answer for it. He's got to tell why it worked or didn't work, and then he's got to do it all over again the next day. Okay, and one of the things that I think is important is pride in your home, your locker room, and of course my home. Here's my home right here, and I just want to pass that on to guys that they have this hunger for X's and O's and what have you. But hey, make your kids take care of your locker room, your home, the playing field. Make them understand. Have them take pride. Some of these kids don't have to do anything at home. Some of them live in homes where they have maids, and some of them live in homes where maybe mom's working two jobs and she can't clean, and she has to come home and she can barely walk, and this, that, and the other. There's all kinds of reasons. So that kid, if he wants a clean home, well, clean it himself. If you want a clean locker room, clean it yourself. And we got a lot of I've over the years the teacher of the year or the teacher of the week, and he's going to come into the locker room or she's going to come into the locker room, speak to the team, be on the sideline. How about the janitor of the week, the janitor of the game, the guy, the custodian who takes care of business? I have a deal. I say in this society, the two most important people are the farmer and the soldier. Okay, everybody else takes a back seat to those two cats. The farmer, no farms, no food. Okay, he's growing your food. You try and get along without a farmer. And the soldier protects the farmer, and he protects you. Okay, and by soldier I mean the police, the first responders. Okay, but primarily the soldiers, the people that are in charge of the defense of the country. Those two cats or women, either or, they are the fabric of society. Okay, well, the next, in my opinion, right now, the next most important person in society is the football coach. The football coach. He's the guy that makes kids do what they didn't think they could do and do it over and over and over again. He's the guy that gets them to perform no matter how they feel, because they're accountable to their teammates. Okay? And like I said, these two guys I work for, Pete Lembo and Trevor Highfield, they understood that more than, it was probably the most important things that they did. And they were both very successful, and you can look them up yourself. Trevor's out on the West Coast doing a high school gig, and Pete is a rock star special teams guy down in South Carolina. So, hats off to those two cats. At this point in time, I'm starting to realize what's really important about coaching, and make your bed, I guess. Clean, sweep up after yourself, pick up the tape, throw it in the container. And all coaches do that, but these two guys emphasized it. All right, they live by it, and do windows. Okay, Pete. See you. Bye.